Can you hear that guitar enough to be intelligible? Not so much? Let's see. This one's on. Yeah, that one's definitely on.
Sorry, there may be a pop.
Well, I think I know most of you, but some of you I don't. I'm Libby Rodenbough, and I grew up in this church, and I live in Durham now, but I like to come back when I can. And you might know my family, the Rodenboughs. They're taking over the center section of that side of the pews. And if anybody, especially if there's any Wrigley kids who'd like to come up closer, if that would be more engaging for them, that's fine by me. If you want to come sit up front. And kids of all ages. I'm going to play some songs that I wrote and a couple of traditional songs. And I don't really consider the music that I write religious, but I also think that the spirituality of a song is a subjective thing. This is a song called Coming Down the Mountain. I sing it usually with my band, Mipso, which is like a bluegrass Americana type band. And it's a song about an impulse that I have, and I'm sure many of you have, to detach from the world because it's a lot to engage with, and it can be very daunting. And the song is about how it's important to stay engaged with people and with all the complexities and messiness of the world as it is today. I was up to my elbows, you know the way it gets. I was looking for exits and I had far too many friends. So I packed up my suitcase and I threw away my phone. I told you I loved you, I just had to leave you alone. And I went walking through the rhododendron flowers. I got me a fishing pole, and it's been 10 years now, but I'm coming down the mountain again. Get the word to all my good time friends. The fishing was fine, but fishing comes to an end. I'm coming down the mountain again. I traded my trimmings for a white cotton robe. I gave up my grudges and I paid back all my loans. Well, you fools in your cities, you think you got it made. The yoke of this harlequin world will break you to pieces someday, and you'll go walking through the rhododendron flowers, looking for white robes, but the prophet won't be found, 'cause I'm coming down the mountain again. Get the word to all my good time friends. The fishing was fine, but fishing comes to an end. I'm coming down the mountain again. Let's go walking through the rhododendron flowers. Isn't it lovely above the madding crowd? I'm coming down the mountain again. Get the word to all my good time friends. Fishing was fine, but fishing comes to an end. I'm coming down the mountain, coming down the mountain again. Thank you. I'm going to do a song that was first recorded by Porter Wagner. It's called Whispering Forest, also called I Thought of God. I walked through the whispering forest. Not a man-made sound did I hear. A little fawn was playing there without a sign of fear. I walked up the lonely mountain, and I looked out over the sea. I saw an eagle spread its wings in flight so gracefully. I knew that I was walking where mortals should not trod. And there on the lonely mountain I stopped and thought of God. I walked through the busy city. It was made by man and steel. An old one dies, a young one cries, and love and hate are real. I knew that I was walking where men And there in the busy city, I stopped and thought of God. Thank you. I didn't really discuss with Bill how long this is supposed to be. Maybe I'll do 2 more songs. Does that sound appropriate to everyone? Okay. I'll do a song by a non-religious songwriter, but I think it works in a religious context. This is by a man named Dan Reeder. He's a strange musician. He's an American expat who lives in Germany. He's like a history professor, and he writes and records music on his own. And some of the songs are very profane. I'll just go ahead and warn you. This one is not. This one is called Angels May. And a lot of his songs, they sort of seem like they're all really simple. The language is simple. There's very few lyrics. There's not much to them, but sometimes they get stuck in your head and they start to feel like they really might mean something. Kind of a John Prine type, if you've got any John Prine fans out there. Angels may come and stand around you, and if you don't chase them away, you're sure to go home with a feeling that this is your lucky day. They may laugh and they may tease you, and they may take you by the hand, and on a good day they may feed you ravioli right out of the can. Angels may come and stand around you, and if you don't chase them away, you're sure to go home with a feeling that this is your lucky day. They may laugh and they may tease you, or they may take you by the hand, and on a good day they may feed you ravioli right out of the can. All right, I'll just do one more. This is one that I wrote and recorded with Mipso a few years ago. Some of you may know that the Rodenboughs tend to be pretty passionate, sometimes excessively so. This song is about moderation, I guess. It's called The Edges Run. And Bill, I don't know if you're back there, but I'm just going to use this one mic for this one. This is a fiddle tuning called Devil's Tuning. So hopefully I don't get in trouble for this one. Thank you. Have a good rest of your Sunday.